Hello and welcome to Bedroom Studio Corner, guys. I am XD. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back again with another video. Now today I want to show you a trick I always use in my songs whenever I'm composing that helps me fill up my tracks and make sure that my sounds do not sound very stock and have my sound sounding like a person can just identify it immediately as soon as they hear my song. So this tip is going to take you from using the normal sounds and making them sound very professional and very thick and fill up your track and make it sound very professional by using just stock sounds. Like as you can see in the track I'm playing right now, it's GMS everywhere. I just use GMS for these sounds. Let me just solo most of the sounds so you can hear how they're sounding on their own. So keep in mind that I'm using the same pattern here. That's the key. That sounds very heavenly. It sounds very unique, and I'm gonna show you how I did this. So what I'll do is I'll just make a new channel or a new pattern that I'm just gonna make right here and show you how I can achieve this and how you also can achieve this on your own tracks. So there we go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load a GMS first, and I'm just gonna load a random pad texture or whatever just to illustrate this trick. So I'm gonna choose a minor and a ninth. I'm just gonna add up to 2. Raise that up. Add another one. Okay, there we go. So that's just simple chords. So what I want to do after this is load another GMS. And again, I'll just pick a random sound. I'll just Control C to copy, Control V to paste. So that doesn't sound so good. So you have now to cycle through your sounds and find which sound works well with this one. Not this one. There we go. That sounds good. Add another GMS. Go to pads and textures. Load maybe a pulse TE. See how that sounds. So now I just have to Control V. That's like a gated pad. But then for this one, I can just transpose it up an octave. That's Control up. There we go. That sounds cool. I'll add another GMS. Try this one. Paste. Okay, that's a bass. We need a pad. That sounds very thick. And again, we load another GMS. So by now, maybe some of you guys' computers will be dragging and your RAM will be finished. But if you have a computer that can take this duplicating of chords, then you can get the most out of this trick. This one I can transpose 2 times up. So they sound very thick together. Now this is the trick. But now listen to it if I start to add these things one by one. That's the first one. Then with the second. So you just have to watch the levels so that they're not clashing too much. That's the third. That gated pad. And then the fourth. It added more body. And then here's the fifth. So then now the last part is for you to load these to the mixer. There we go. Now all of them are in the mixer over here. So now you need to EQ them accordingly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to solo this first one and just cut out some of its highs and some of the bassiness. But I'm just gonna throw the same EQ on the second one. I'll just solo that as well. Just let this one play more on the high end. Copy the EQ over. Solo this one. Give it more of a mid-range sound. Copy over to the next one. Let's give this one more bottom. Then go to the last one. And then we can leave this one as is. Now if we play all of them together. So it sounds like a really big pad. Now I'm going to select all of these and select an extra channel here on the mixer. Go to track routing and create a submix. Now I have grouped all my sounds. Then I can just say chords over here. So now all my sounds are going into this one chord master channel or bus. So in here I can still EQ as one. And maybe add a phaser to this. And give all these sounds motion so they be moving around in the stereo field as well. So now I'm treating all these layers as if it was one sound. So that is the trick. So now imagine all of these sounds into one. And then now let's say you have maybe 4 or 5 copies of all these sounds playing the same thing, no matter what chord you play, as one sound. So this layering trick helps you get very unique sounds that no one else has, and this is what a lot of professionals do, and this is what I implore you to do in your tracks as well, and you'll have really good sounding sounds in your tracks, no matter if it's pads, no matter if it's synths. Don't do it with basses though, because you cannot layer basses. That will not work. But if it's pads and other synth sounds, you can use this trick on them. So I hope you find this really helpful, and I hope this really makes your production sound like something totally different, something out of this world. Leave a like down below if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We have a lot of good content on this channel, and you can also donate to our Patreon. You can check the link down below and see where that is. This has been the video. I am X and I'm out. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.